High Point continues to prove why it is the furniture capital of the world. There is a new way to style your interior spaces, courtesy of I Am New Culture LLC.
I'm very excited to see this. I always
Yeah, me
need
too.
tips. So let's say good morning to Caleb Collins. He is the CEO and head designer of I Am New Culture. Well, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are y'all?
We are good.
Great.
So can you please tell us what is I Am New Culture and what all do you provide?
Yes. So I'm New Culture is a creative and design company that specializes in product design with the focus in furniture. And so the first line of products that my company is producing is a lounge furniture collection, and I have designed it and had it manufactured here in High Point.
Love that.
Okay, that looks like the best reading chair I've ever seen in my life. I need one.
Thank you.
Luxurious and comfortable. I mean,
Yeah.
what a great combo too.
Yeah.
Caleb, how did you get
Absolutely.
into furniture design? Talk about your journey up to this point.
Okay. Well, how much time do we have? No, I'll keep it short. I'll keep it short. But I've always had an interest in furniture design, but I thought it was something that I would only be able to do like after a career or something. And so it was like, something I seen as like a hobby for myself later on down the line. And so I spent many years of my life designing and creating products, but for some reason I would always come back to furniture. And so after years of pushing this idea to the back of my mind, I decided to fully pursue a career in product design with my main focus being in furniture. And so the inspiration was naturally there for me being from High Point, which is the furniture capital of the world. I just had no clue where to start or how to start, So I just prayed, strengthened my faith, and I started to learn all I could about business and furniture design. And with the help of some vital resources in the Triad, Thrive, High Point, Business Chamber of Commerce from High Point, just to name a few, I was able to make a confident entrance into the industry and start my journey as a true product and furniture designer.
That's incredible. Congratulations on getting to this point. And it's one thing to be creating those individual pieces, but I'm sure there's so much that goes into creating a full collection. What has this experience been like? Is there a lot of pressure involved in this? Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this experience has been amazing. The reason why I can say it's been amazing is because, I never really, doubted the power of God. I never really doubted my faith. And so with that, I was able to connect with all the right people, all the right, businesses that really had that intention to help, that intention to really, show us the resources that are out here to help make our dreams come true. And so, I've only been an official business since 2021, but the work for this reality started all the way back in like 2011, 2012. And after years of research and many degrees from YouTube University, with my faith in God and my will to work towards my goal, I was able to make this idea that was once in my mind a reality, and that's something that I want to just spread out to everybody, letting them know that you just put it in your mind first, you have your faith in God, and put your head down and work. Everything else will line up, and that's exactly what happened here with the resources being right in our backyard, which leads me to a community project that I created called the Backyard Project.
All right, yeah, tell us more about that.
Yeah, so the Backyard Project is a project that helps shine light on the resources for the furniture design and makers market here in High Point. I selected the name Backyard because we literally have all the resources we need to design, create, and make furniture right here in our backyard. But through my experience with getting my products created, I realized that, we don't talk about these resources or the resources available for this market. At least we don't talk about them to the masses of the community, right? So what I want to do is I want people to know that, what we have in our backyard is able to make these dreams come true. And so when people don't know what they have in their own backyard, they tend to go search for what they need elsewhere or just feel like it's not possible to do. So with this project, it helps bring business to these wonderful resources, but it also provides anyone or any company who participates in the project the opportunity to see how the Kalo was manufactured using nothing but the resources here in High Point. So just like a little breakdown of how the project works, not only will you get to customize your limited edition Kalo, but you will also have the option to see the piece, how the piece was assembled from the beginning to the end. And so pretty much what I would, if it's an individual or a company that wants to have a Kalo of their own, they'll have the option to meet with me and physically see how the Kalo use CNC wood cutting machines to create its frame, and these machines being located at the generator, which can be found inside of Condon Yards in downtown High Point. They will then be able to pick their own fabric from Leisure Fabrics, which can be found only a few blocks down from downtown High Point. And lastly, they will be able to see how we can take our High Point made frame, our fabrics from our High Point supplier, and drop it off to TN Furniture Upholstery Inc., which is also here in High Point, where they will complete the assembly of the Kalo right here in our backyard.
Love that everything is so right at home, so successful. Congratulations, Caleb, and thank you so much again for being with us. Again, that first piece, that Kalo of Caleb's collection, it is available now. You can follow his journey and learn more about the Backyard Project, all at imncos.com.